back at it again with another episode. All right, Beauty Biz Besties. Come on in, have a seat. Welcome back. Girls back, the girls back. Let me stop playing. I'm just so excited to be here. How are you guys doing today? Seriously, honestly, how are y'all feeling today? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Before we get started, just want to give y'all a little boost of a little love spill into your cup. Good vibes only into your cup. Guys, don't give up. Keep going. You got this. You're here for a reason. You need help. You need guidance. I got you, sis. I got you, bro. That's why I'm here. Hello. Let's do this together, guys. Let's do it together. I'm here. You are not alone. You got this. You have a plan. You're going to execute it. But that's why I'm here to help guide you, okay? Anyway, that was it. So today, a very exciting topic that is another thing I'm very passionate about because I love business. I know a lot of people are like, ugh, like all that extra stuff. They like what they do. They like the skill. They like the trade, but they don't like the business side. I love the business side. I love the operations of it all, the managing of it all, which is probably why I was trying to do everything all at the same time, which is not a good idea. I highly do not suggest doing that. Let's talk about the setup of your beauty business. Is it a LLC? Is it a sole proprietor? Is it a S-Corp, a C-Corp? Let's get into it today. First things first. Before we even get anywhere with setting all that stuff up, because I know we get excited and then we want to just go set up LLCs, pause. Before you do anything, first come up with your business name. If you look at the previous episode where I talk about business branding and your business identity, from here, the next step is the business name. Your business name should represent what your business is, what it does, what it represents, what it stands for. Incorporate all those things and then make it super simple. Something short, sweet, to the point that people can remember, that is easy to look up, it's easy to Google. After you come up with a business name, we're gonna go back and do some research. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is search federal, state, and Google databases. You're gonna Google your business name to make sure the web domain is not taken or something similar, because especially if you have a business name that's similar in the same industry, you don't wanna get it cross-mixed or confused with that business. You also want to search social media websites, search Instagram and Facebook to see if that business name has been taken. And then your state database, you want to search there to make sure it's not registered with the state. I know here in Florida, we have Sunbiz, where the state registers all businesses for the state. When you look it up on the search engine, you should be able to find anything with the name that's similar and everything populates. Also, you want to search to make sure it's not trademarked. I forget the exact website name, but if you Google trademark businesses, the website will pull up and then you just search under there, under trademark names, just to make sure you don't have anybody try to come after you for legal action and whatnot. So make sure you guys do your research and do all of these thorough searches to make sure your business is not held liable. Next, you want to figure out if you want to do sole proprietor, LLC, S-Corp, or C-Corp. Most small businesses, when you're starting off, you're going to do probably sole proprietor or LLC, single member. I personally like the tax incentive when it comes to LLC, single member. So that's what I did for my business. Here's another thing where you have to look up which entity is best for you starting up. You can always go up, but not backwards. That's what my tax advisor said, or she advised for me. So I started off as single member LLC, and I know later on when my business grows, I can switch it to a S-Corp or C-Corp. I believe it's S-Corp. Either way, do your research just to make sure starting off, you're not getting all these extra taxes, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm a corporation, or you want to be incorporated. If you want to start off smaller, I would highly suggest looking into LLC, single member, or sole proprietor. Sole proprietor doesn't protect you, your assets, and it doesn't separate you as a person from your business. That's why I personally like LLC. It separates me from my business. So my business entity is completely separate from my personal assets and me, my liability. Okay, next thing you want to do when setting up your business, before you even go registering it with the state, you want to create, if you are home-based, you want to create a virtual address. A virtual business address allows you to create your entities or set up your business not using your personal home address. This is only for if you work from home as of now. So starting off, you can go on iPostal, but they have so many different websites where you can go online and set up a virtual address and use that as your business address moving forward. What they will do is when you receive letters or mail in, they'll scan it for you. They have somebody there physically scanning documents and they'll send it to your email. And from there, you can either go in and get it or tell them to shred it, dispose of it. It's a lot of different features, but that's just for iPostal that I know. You could look up different virtual web address sites. There's plenty to choose from. I just chose iPostal. Next, you want to make sure you have a business email address. If you are trying to be legitimate and you're talking about later on trying to get funding for grants or just partnering with different businesses in your state or local government, you want to make sure you have a legitimate business email address. I, for a long time, just had a random like Madam Gems Beauty at Gmail. And I realize now that I'm learning more on the business end of like from when I had my business to now losing my business. I'm learning a lot of the mistakes that I made, especially when it came to getting funding, loans, and grants. You need a legitimate business email address. What I use is Google. I use Google Workspace. I just go on Google, and if you already have an email, you could just go on there to create an actual separate business entity, a business email. So now I have a professional email that is my name at mybusinessname.com. That's a professional email. Gmail is not, Outlook is not, Hotmail is not. You want that business at businessname.com in the email. That's legitimate. That's the only way for people to take you seriously, especially with their money, if they're trying to give you money and if you're trying to secure funding. Now that you have your business email address, you can finally go on and apply for your EIN online on the IRS website. It should be a very easy, simple step. If you've already done so, you know it's like 1, 2, 3, and you actually can get your EIN right then and there, right after you register. Just go on the IRS website and apply for EIN. And they'll ask you all your information. You fill in all the information, and it's going to ask you what type of business entity you want to apply for, which is why I told you guys do your research beforehand with looking up your business name and looking up what kind of business entity you want to apply for. Apply for EIN. Congratulations. You get your EIN number right then and there. And from there, make sure you save it, print it out. Keep it handy because you're going to need this. It's your social security number for your business. So it is a very important number. The IRS gives it to you. So from there, after you get your EIN, you can go on your state's website and register with your state, your business entity. Like I said out here, it's sunbiz.org. That's for the state of Florida. You go on to apply for a new business entity. They're going to ask you almost similar to the same questions that the IRS asks for the EIN number, but it's going to be a lot more detail. And from there, when you plug in your information, use your virtual business address, your business email address, your name, and very important step that I had to learn even after applying for my new business, Beauty by Merles. When you're applying for your title, do not put owner. You have to make yourself separate. Separate yourself from the business as much as possible. So the idea behind creating your business is that you work for the business. Yes, it's yours, but you also work for it. So you want to get paid for it too. Don't want to work in vain, right? I'm building up to something here, so follow me, guys, okay? I'm building up to it. Because if you're following along, you know about how we did branding in the first episode. The next episode is going to follow up with this, along with paying yourself from your business, how to do so properly. So this step is very important because I had to go back and fix my mistake. When you're applying for your SunBiz application or whichever your state entity's application is, you want to separate yourself from your business as much as possible. You want to make yourself a president, a CEO, a vice president, a CFO, anything that is a position within the company, not founder or owner, because that makes you it. You are the company. No, we're separating ourselves from our business entities so we can secure the bag in 2023. Okay, guys? Make sure you separate yourself from your business as much as possible. So put that as your job title. Anything else but owner. You're welcome. After that, we are going to create our articles of organization. Here's another thing I did not do the first time around that I didn't realize how important it was. Your articles of organization explain the way your business runs. So God forbid something happened to you There's the plan for that. If something happens to you medically, you don't want to do your business anymore. Are you going to sell it? Are there owners, shareholders? Do you plan on expanding? It's so many things. So that's something you have to sit with yourself and try to figure out. I know a lot of us, beauty, especially beauty professionals, we're just doing the bare minimum, the basics, but we don't realize when our business starts to grow, those things change. And the articles of organization it's almost like a living document. It is going to continuously change based off your business needs, demands, how much it grows, how much it doesn't grow, XYZ. But it is important to have because it is a legal binding document. It also helps you protect yourself for when you put money into your business, how you pay yourself, how your business pays you. All those details you have to think about when going into business and creating your articles of organization. And after you apply, I know here in the state of Florida, there was a little bit of a delay back over the summer. I don't know how it is now when applying, but it may take a few days or weeks for your application to go through. And then they give you an actual state registered number. Once you get that registered number, congratulations, you did it all on your own. And mind you, this is saving you like $150, $175, $100 because a lot of people out here charge you for this. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did it. Register with the state. You can now go and open your business account. And please, for the love of God, for the love of all things living on this earth, please open yourself a business account. Yes, you need one. Yes, you do. I know. Yes. But yes. Okay? You need a business account. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. A lot of times, I know it's hard starting off, but we have to do these things to protect ourselves. This is the cost of doing business. This is what it is. If you pay the cost to be the boss. Who said that? Rick Ross? I think that was Ricky Rose. So yes, you have to open up a separate business account because you want to what? Remember this, write it down. You want to separate yourself from your business by any means necessary, by all costs. Because your business, if you look up what a business entity is, it's a separate entity. It's not you. We like to say, yes, it does. Well, you can be the face of your business, but you don't have to be the business. Like your business is a separate entity from you. Separate it. Learn right now. Separate. Okay? So business account. Go to your local bank, whichever bank you probably bank with now. You use all these documentations, bring them your EIN, bring them your SunBiz application, bring them, all that, and then go to your bank to open up your business account. Now, once you open up your business account, you're going to get a business credit card. I know, scary thought, right? But we're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that in a later episode. Right now, I'm just giving you the fundamentals of how to set up your business properly. Don't be scared. I'm here to help. I promise you, I would not lead you astray. I've done this multiple times, many times. I've opened not only my own business before, I've opened up another business, and I've helped my parents and family open up businesses. So I kind of know what I'm talking about here, y'all. I promise I would not lead you astray. Go open up your business account. Once you open up your business account, at the same time, apply for a business credit card. Yes, it will use your personal credit, but I can guarantee you, you'll get something. Okay, because when you're talking business, businesses love business. Like businesses love business. The bank is a business. They're going to give you money to go make money. Okay, follow me. We're not going to go too deep because that's not what this episode is about. After you open your business account, then we start the fun stuff, your social media. And honestly, it doesn't have to be set in stone the way that I'm saying it, but it's best. It flows better and you're more aligned in your thought process when you do it this way. That's just me. I'm all about organization and organizing myself in systems. Like I like step-by-step stuff. That's me. That's the way I function. If you had your social media first, that's great. That's fine. But I also had to restart like a whole business from scratch. So if you have to do that and you already have the social media, that's great. But now it's time to go social. You have to use every ounce, every drop of free advertising as you can when you're a startup. I know y'all feel me on that. So free it up, baby. It's sign up for everything and keep it what? What are we keeping it? Separate. Keep it separate, y'all. I know we have personal social medias. If you have a business, get you a business social media account. Keep it separate. because there are certain platforms that allow you to use certain professional tools that will help you in your business. I know y'all seen it where it's like, if you're a business, create a business account. Do that, keep it separate. It's gonna help you in the long run, I swear. Is it more work? Yes. But if you're not using your personal account for like, whatever, even if you have used your personal account for your business, go ahead, create you a separate account for your personal and keep that main one your business. You could do it like that, but keep it separate. Just like write it down. Keep it separate. Keep it separate. I know it's hard. We don't do it. It's not something that we're wired to do, but we have to practice doing it because that is what we have to do as business owner. That's the cost of doing business. And you know what? This was a long episode. There's a lot to dive into that can break off into separate pieces, but that's why I use this as my second episode. This is kind of like the foundation of like the basis of the business. So from there, we will break up into many different pieces and phases and episodes and things. And I'm gonna have guest speakers and people speaking on their specialty and things that they focus on, because like once again, I'm just a business owner, managing business. I love business though. That's why I get excited about this stuff, but I really want to help you guys set yourselves up for success. Like the beauty industry, what is it, $1 billion or $1 trillion? It's up there though. You can make so much money in this industry, but in order to do that, in order to make money, you have to protect yourself, number one, especially as a business owner, because lawsuits can happen. People can come after you and just things happen, especially things that we do not anticipate. Coming up with a business plan, you have all these ideas and thoughts and things, but you have to have a solid foundation to build upon. And that's why I'm doing what I do, because we don't realize how much we're just skipping so many major key components in the beauty industry because we're focused on the craft. That's not our specialty. It's not what we went to school for. And that's another thing. There's a lot of schools that don't even like go over the business aspect, but that's another story for another day. Rewind. I'm here to help you guys set up your business for success. So if you like what I'm talking about and you like what you're hearing, drop some comments, give me some feedback. Tell me what y'all want to hear. Tell me what you don't want to hear. Tell me what you want me to focus more on or what you don't care to hear. Whatever, let me know. But be nice to me in the comments because I'm a human and I have feelings, okay? And subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because I'm dropping an episode every week. I'm trying to drop episodes every Monday for you guys. And, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know. Give me some feedback in the comments. Love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later.